Lastly, we have turned thinking into a full-time job. If you feel like you're left behind in life, I need you to hear this. First of all, we are not crazy for thinking that way because I've been there before. Actually, being a young adult, especially in Nigeria, it can sometimes feel like everyone else got a manual except you. So no, I'm not going to blame you for feeling that way because I've been there before. I've been broke while my mates are like posting their big gear purchases, buying their first houses, starting business that if you hear about it, you feel like, oh, this business actually cost million to start. And I was just there thinking, what am I doing wrong? So no, when you say that you feel like you are left behind, I'm not going to blame you because it is a similar feeling until I overcame it. But this here is what nobody is actually telling you about. Most of the time, you are not really stuck. You are not really left behind. You are just thinking in a way that makes you feel like you are left behind. And I'm going to show you why. Firstly, you compare your life to other people's highlight reels. I believe you know what a highlight reel is. So a highlight is like the peak of something. That's like the peak of their lives. Because of course, people are going to post the peak moments of their life on social media. So you are comparing your real life, your everyday life to their peaks. So now you are seeing the wins, you are seeing their bigger purchases, you are seeing their soft life moments, but you are not seeing their behind the scenes. You are not seeing their frustrations. You are not seeing their even the debts. You are not seeing the help they got from other people. So of course it's going to feel like they are actually ahead of you. See, everybody looks like they have it figured out. Everybody looks like they have it all together because nobody is actually showing you their behind the scenes, what they are going through in their own real life. Secondly, you follow a timeline that was never yours to begin with. They will tell you to graduate at this age, get married at this age, get work at this stage of your life, earn a certain amount of money at this stage of your life. But have you taken a pause to ask yourself who actually designed this kind of timeline for me? Because the truth is that when you are chasing after a timeline that you didn't design for yourself, you are bound to get confused. You are bound to get tired at some point and feel like this is actually not going anywhere. So when you are looking at people that knows how their life is supposed to work for them, it's going to feel like they are ahead of you. Thirdly, you ignore your own progress. You have been through things, you have survived things, you have achieved some little progress that nobody even talks about. But because they don't look big to you, you tend to ignore them and feel like it's nothing. So at the end of the day, you have made progress too, but you don't just respect it. Fourthly, you're waiting to have everything all figured out before you start anything. You're waiting to feel certain, you're waiting to feel ready before you start anything. Meanwhile, other people they're just moving confused. So of course it's going to feel like they're ahead of you, but no, they're not. They're just moving anyway. They're just moving before they even become certain. They're just moving confused, and at the end of the day, they end up figuring it out halfway. Lastly, you have turned thinking into a full-time job. You overanalyze every step, you overthink every decision, and every uncertainty it sits with you for too long. Now you feel stuck not because you can't move, but because you have mentally exhausted yourself. That mental strength you put into effort in achieving things, you use the mental strength to thinking yourself into staying stuck, thinking yourself into failure even before you started. So finally, listen to me. You are not actually stuck. You're just measuring your life with the wrong lens, and to top it all, you are thinking yourself into staying stuck. You allow thinking make you feel like you have lost even before you start anything. Now, life is not as fast as your mind is making it look like. And I'm not even saying this to make you feel better, but the truth is that you are still allowed to figure things out. You're still allowed to move at your own pace. You still have time to to do things at your own pace. Just don't allow overthinking make you feel like you have lost already. Now, without comparing yourself to anyone, what is that one thing you are very proud of yourself achieving lately? It can be anything. I don't care how little it is. I just want you to recognize it and appreciate it. You can leave that in the comment section. So this is the end of the video, and see you in my next video. Bye.